Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. When you're undressed, I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cocaine. She likes to keep the party going.
Good evening all, this is Rolling Swarm and we're back. We're back from War 2 versus 2 action here at the Elite League. We did the first ever 2 versus 2 tournament that we streamed on the channel very recently, and that was, wow, it was a fucking blast. Had a great time. Looking to have a repeat of the action. Just to confirm, it's going to be the same format as before. So we're going to see the 2 semi-final matches, then the battle for 3rd place, and then we'll see the grand final. It's going to be best of 3 for the semis and the 3rd place playoff. The finals will be like best of 5. It's random maps, and basically the format is 2 versus 2. Random maps, tier 10. We've been seeing, well, what we saw last time was quite a varied play field. And yeah, it was very it's awesome. It's tense. If any of you have ever played or watched 1 versus 1, you'll know that format is actually kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's slow. It's very slow. But the 2 versus 2 seems to make its way around that. My frames per second seem to be hanging in there. God bless them. Well, we're in now. Not sure exactly on the teams we're seeing here, but we've got another FBI team here, FBI Red Team, South Spawn, facing off against Loka, Blue Team, North Spawn. Now, both teams, interesting map, Middleburg? I want to call it Middlesbrough, but that is not where we are today. And we have got Borussia Barbod, Loker, and Cyber Ghost. Double IS4s, they're teeing off against Mr. Kebab and Mr. Taco. And Mr. Kebab there in the 215B. Taco in the IS4. IS4 getting a lot of love, it seems. And let's just try and have a good view here. Well, the lead at the moment is on Loker. They are the ones who can play defensively. And the pressure is going to be, and I've just realized something, travesty. There we go, that's the issue. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Sorry, the music there has gone a little bit. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. But the poor quality of the stream aside, let's see what's going on here. Well, Borussia Barbod Cyber, we haven't missed much. It looks like Taco and Kebab are flexing. We've got the first spot in. Mr. Kebab picked up by Borussia. Borussia connecting. Mr. Kebab not managing to return fire. Taco making a bold cross there. And he does pass. And bear with me 1 minute while I just go and remedy the audio issues that we're having on stream. Okay. Nope. Haven't managed to crack it. Not really understanding where the music is coming from, which is hilarious. That's good times. I can hear it, but I can't see it. I don't know which window it's playing from. Okay, Mr. Kebab, Mr. Taco, making their way around on the pass. I'm going to leave us with a good angle here where I go and try and fix that. You. Haha. Cracked it. Okay. Huge apologies for that. We had one too many windows open, so we've managed to get the green screen in the background, which is fantastic. But we've been let down by everything else. Everything else that's happening. Alright, we're in. We're focused now. We understand what's happening. We're very happy with ourselves. But Mr. Taco is not happy with that trade. Cyber Ghost coming off well there. And now we're seeing Loka with a strong, still holding onto the cap lead, strong positioning here. No one spotted at the moment. No, tell a lie. Cyber Ghost just being picked up. Mr. Kebab closing the distance with Mr. Taco. Wise move. I think the first team that allows themselves to get separated here. And Mr. Taco is playing a very, very dangerous game indeed. Oh, but they're making the move. Here we go. FBI with the play. Mr. Taco, Mr. Kebab focusing Cyber Ghost. But at the moment, the hit points are firmly in the favor of Loka, and they're going to bully Mr. Taco. Mr. Taco is going to go down in short order, and that should be game one for the lads from Loka, the fellas from FBI. No, they're 215B, just not able to play in the same level as the IS4 in the city. However, he's looking if he can get one shot into Cyber Ghost, but look at this amazing play. Borussia shielding Cyber Ghost. Fantastic duo play here. Great. Oh, but it's not enough. Mr. Kebab picks up the kill. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. And now, potentially, he's got the DPM. He can face hug. No, he can't. It looks like Borussia Barbod will be picking up the win here for the team. Mr. Kebab bounces his second shot. Borussia's got a full hit point pool. And he's taken down Mr. Kebab down to 237. And that is very troublesome. And finally, Mr. Kebab manages to pick up a little bit of damage. But Borussia is going to finish him off. And that is game one to Loka. Loka 1, FBI 0, best of 3. Match point for Loka. And let's go. Let's just see. He's going to message the chat. Had some hotkey issues to begin with. Make sure we just confirm all of that. But technical hurdles have been overcome. This is my fault for playing. I was playing frontline. I left it too late. I was on World of Tanks PC. Great damage there. Great damage numbers there by Borussia. Fantastic performance. And look at this. 2 critical bounces there for Borussia. Strong play indeed. And now we're ready. We're ready. We're going back in. Match point, Loka. Best of 3. Best of 3. I'm wondering what the map is going to be next. Ooh, Canyon. Can you believe it? One of my favorites. Let's see. Say no. Mr. Kebab has dropped the 215B. IS4 OP. The question is, where are they going to go in the 7 versus 7 format? The B cap is absolutely vital. We know this. It's but I mean, in terms of A and C, I don't know. But there is the risk, you know, if you go B, you can get... This is interesting because this map in 7 versus 7 is all about spotting mechanics and distance, and Mr. Kebab leading the charge here. They're going for C. FBI going for C. It looks like Loka are going to play the B line. This could be very problematic. Look at that. Everyone's got... CyberGhost got the Tectonic Camouflage. Borussia's got the EU Twister Camouflage. Mr. Kebab has got the Professionals Camouflage, and Mr. Taco, he's got the Platinum Diamond League Camouflage. Well, FBI have made for C. They know already. Now, actually, I don't know. I wouldn't go into the cap here. I would use the element of surprise. But nope, they've got different plans. Let's just see here. Ooh, blind fire. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Well, CyberGhost and Borussia, they've capped off B. And Martin Prince says, is that a bait hat that you have on? I don't know. I don't think so. I've had it for so long now that the label's worn away. I don't know. The missus got it for me like 5-6 years ago. A long time ago. I love it though. Nice hat. But I have no idea if it is a bait hat. But Mr. Kebab, Mr. Taco, making their way to B. And this is actually really interesting because Loka have got the cap lead. They're going to extend that by capping A. Now Cyber needs to run because Mr. Taco is going to come over the front. And look at this. Borussia is spotted. He spotted both of them, but they've spotted Cyber. Cyber's in trouble. We're going to expect Mr. Kebab and Mr. Taco to rush. No, we're not. Genius. Great flex there by Borussia to get in time. And now the cap is firmly in the favor of Cyber and Borussia. Loka, however, Mr. Kebab and Taco can actually get B into their favor. And they do. And they turn the tables. And I'm wondering if there is a slight elevation advantage to be had here. And let's see. No, it's pretty much even Stevens. But now the tables are turned. Mr. Kebab, Mr. Taco need to stop CyberGhost and Borussia from capping off when they're using HE. That's what we should have been seeing Loka do, but Loka weren't doing it. Borussia is quite exposed. He's ready. Oh, well timed there. No real damage suffered by anyone. Apart from 43 points, it just got taken off CyberGhost. Ilva Tannen's messing with my head on that. From 5 minutes ago in the stream. Let's see. Borussia, Cyber, they need to cap out B. Now FBI have the lead. FBI, they can't afford to lose this. If they win, we'll go to the tiebreaker. 1-for-1 going in for the best of 3. It's neck and neck. Double IS4 is a very interesting format indeed when it comes to strategic patience. And there's no patience on the side of Loka because Borussia and Cyber are pushing in. And they're hammering Taco. And Cyber goes straight past Kebab. Borussia is having some trouble there on the aim. He should have been pre-aimed. He's missed a bit of time here on the shots. Borussia's low. Kebab's got wrong target priority. He was looking for Cyber and then realized that that is not how they're going to win the game. It looks like Mr. Taco is going to get behind Borussia. He can finish him off. He does. Great move there by Mr. Taco. And now Kebab is going to have to shield Taco. CyberGhost is going to look to pick up the kill. But every time he takes a shot, Mr. Taco can come out, deal the damage. Kebab can come in and block. Fantastic performance. FBI playing a very smart game here. I was concerned with their opening move, but it's actually the cap pressure with the kill of Borussia that tips it over in the favor of FBI. And that's lovely. Niku's here, Amp Coil, Heno Van Dam, Nord Production, Wonderkind, hey, and Despacito. Fantastic stuff, great to see you all here. Good damage numbers on the board by everyone in that game. No one lackluster. Little bit, I don't know, maybe these guys are a bit rusty. We're not seeing the perfect, both teams there not really making the best focus fire that we've ever seen. A little bit of miscommunication, lack of target priority, and Silent Cougar saying good shielding in the first game. Don't see that in public game platoons. Yeah, it's true, but often you have a lot more things to deal with. But it's absolutely true. It's quite rare to see this level of two-man army collaborations going on. And we're back into double IS4 versus double IS4 territory, which is... It's fun. It's fun. It's definitely interesting. I feel like we did the monthly Q&A session for January. We've got the one in February coming up fairly soon. And people were saying, is the IS4 overpowered? And I was like, no, it's not so, you know, it's not so broken in tier 10. And now these guys are playing double IS4s, both of them. Bold move by Loka again, going for the B cap. This time though, on Dynasty's Pearl, Mr. Kebab, Mr. Taco, arguably with the positional advantage, but actually Cyber and Borussia, yes, Cyber and Borussia really going to be suffering from the lack of hull down here. Mr. Taco not managing to connect the shot. Kebab side scraping remotely. Cap pressure ticking over in the favor of Loka. They need to stay together. They need to play smart. I don't want to see Borussia go for the A cap. Because if Cyber stays spotted and Borussia goes to the A cap, Cyber will get rushed. Borussia using the elevation, trying to get some juicy angles there. It's possible. The IS4 can actually strengthen its lower chassis by playing this little ramp area here. Cyber's locking down the corner. Taco's still spotted. Kebab is technically a free agent for the time being. Let's see. Mr. Kebab, Mr. Taco trying to work out what to do. They know where Cyber Ghost is. Proxy, no, not proxy spotting. Interesting, Taco is spotting up Cyber, but Cyber's not spotting Taco. Cyber's viewport's there and not getting around the corner. That's quite interesting. Maybe he thinks they pulled back and are using soft cover. Not really sure. That's quite a strange mechanic. Mr. Kebab, but they don't know where Borussia is. Borussia is playing passive. The longer they leave it, the better a position it is for Loka. Although Loka are behind by one shot's worth of damage. Borussia, they're taking one. Notionally, it's about 5 or 6 shots to kill a tank. Depending on how generous RNGesus is feeling in those shots and how much Pramo is being fired. Mr. Kebab and Taco pushing in now. Borussia is coming in for the flex. Great stop here. Taco's playing. Oh, nice HE roll. Very nice HE roll, but they're getting B. And now we're seeing Side Scrape City. Taco bounces. Everyone's bouncing, but Borussia's getting the call. Bounces Kebab. He's going to have the side angle from Taco. Cyber Ghost, Borussia focusing Taco. And it looks like Kebab and Taco are focusing Borussia. Borussia is pushing too far forward. He should have let Cyber Ghost come in between him. Oh, hit points are now in the favor of Loka. No, they're not. Great. Oh, it's so close. Looking to pick up Taco. That's one. Oh, Kebab blocks Cyber. And now Borussia is in the middle, in trouble. Cyber, if he can pick off... No, look at this amazing blocking work there by Kebab. Borussia bounces off the back. Mr. Taco finishes off Borussia. Cyber is now the one left standing. Kebab gets into Cyber. Cyber's looking for Taco. Every shot he doesn't take on Taco is more DPM for Kebab. And he misses. Taco gets one in. Kebab's going to get the next one. And this is surely game match point there for FBI. Coming back from a 1-0 deficit to win 2 in a row to go through to the finals. Kebab blocking. Taco reusing the corpse. Oh, it's a bold move. And now Cyber. Cyber is down to 326 hit points. Kebab is on a lot. And it can be done. We've seen it. We've seen Mo the Beast from Rain. He's 1v1'd a harder situation than this. But Cyber Ghost is not Mo. But they both bounce there. They both bounce. Kebab's got the high ground. He's going in for the ram. Cyber Ghost is on 6 HP. It's a HE roll. And Kebab takes down Cyber Ghost. Oh. What a brawl. What a brawl. This 2 versus 2. There's so much to think about in these brawls. It's so... It's like fencing. Attack, defend, parry, strike. Target priorities. Looking to maximize DPM whilst covering and working with your teammates. And hey, Boris, free Sparta. Lovely to see you. And Diddy Salah, fantastic stuff. And that is FBI. Their team name, Rolling Swarm, join FBI versus Cyber Russia. That is, well, Rolling Swarm, join FBI. Go through to the finals. Cyber Russia will go through to the playoff for 3rd place. And now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait now for the next one, and it is Wonder Reckety. That's gonna be Wonderkind and the Reckety playing off against Brakabezgaka. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's gonna be Wonder Reckety, which sounds a lot like One Direction, playing against this team, whose name I can't pronounce, which is, you know, a travesty. But yeah, we've got that. Oh. Interestingly, the green screen, I've just noticed, seems to be... Oh no, it's not the green screen, it's actually the ready button. Ha! Hilarious. There you go, it's exactly the same. That's the chroma green key. Wonderful. Okay, so we've just seen FBI go through to the finals again. And now we are waiting to see who will be joining them. And I really like this format. I think actually having the random map, it really stops people from taking obvious tank choices for the map. You've really got to prepare for any situation. And I don't know. It's different. The more games we see, and maybe if we try out the other format, like with pre-prepared maps, maybe we'll see how that plays out. But it forces, I think it actually forces a more aggressive tank choice, a more like balanced tank choice, and that in turn forces a more kind of mobile, brawling gameplay. Like we're not seeing many kind of sniping TDs and flanking mediums being taken. But it is the Reckety and Wonderkind versus, I'm not sure who's on this team. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Oh, great. Oh, no, you can. I'm not sure who's on this team. We'll have to see. It's... Come on! It's HR Vojevu. That's obviously not how you say their name. But we'll call him HR. And that'll do for now. But it is HR. I'm not sure who their teammate's going to be. And actually, this is a... Let's see the clan. The Yellow Ants. Seek and Destroy. English, Croatian, Bosnian. It's a respectable roster. I mean, it's a very experienced. HR is a very experienced player, but he's up against the likes of Wonderkind, who is, I mean, you know, that's a however you spin it, that's someone with over a 70% win rate. And the Rekity, you know, another very experienced and talented player in the mix. And it is Anthony Tonito and HR versus Wonderkind and the Rekity. Oof. Blue Monkey Gaming, hey to you, hey QR. No production is still there. Keegan 12345. The Shell Magnet. Put 2 FV4202s against 2 IS4s. I don't know if we want to do that to the 4202s. The Imam TR. And that's oof. Great to see lots of you there in chat. Nice to know that I'm, you know, I've got some great people here enjoying the games with me. And let's see, yeah, we're waiting now. And while we're waiting for Anthony Tonito to ready up, just a huge shout out to the Patreons. If you are interested in supporting the channel, the link is in the description below. Things that the support for the channel will get you are more of me, and also fancy things like this green screen, which you can't see, which is it doing its job. We're back into Middleburg. The Rekity and Wonderkind in their favorite E100 Object 263 combination. And they're playing off against double 140s. There was me saying people weren't taking medium tanks, and here we are. And now they've just seen each other's lineups for the first time. And it is HR and Anthony. Anthony's got the Terra camouflage. HR's got one of the football camouflage, the Russian football camouflage. Yes, it must be. The Rekity, one of the premium camouflages we got from the event. Wonderkind, another premium camo. Wonderkind's gone for B, and this is actually very interesting. It's a bold split by the Rekity and Wonderkind. E100 in B, 263 in A. They're going to get the cap pressure, but there's going to be a bum rush. It's coming. The 140s Wolfpack, they're going to go for the E100. The 263 is going to have to hustle, and the Rekity is exposed. That's 2 shots in already. He's looking to get one in. He misses. Oh, that's crucial. That is crucial. HR and Tonito are going to burn this E100 to the ground. The DPM there, both of them running adrenaline. The Rekity down in 1 minute and 10 seconds. And now it is a turretless TD versus 2 140s. And don't you know, Wonderkind is probably not going to enjoy what's about to happen to him. He's doing a lot of damage though to HR, but he won't be able to deal with both of them at the same time. They're going to pincer him, and he's got tracked. And the turretless TD, this is where he's in trouble. And he goes down, and that was brutal. That's the fastest game we've seen, I think, so far. Double 140s, huge mistake there by the Rekity and Wonderkind to go for both caps. I don't think they were expecting a super aggressive push. And very well called, absolutely essential for Anthony and HR to get stuck in there. And they were very lucky, rewarded with the rear of the E100. The Rekity not connecting with either of his shots. Well, one connected, didn't penetrate. And a brutal, absolutely brutal opening match. Match point to the guys from the Yellow Ants clan. And it is going to be Wonder Rekity. Need to win 2 games on the trot to stay in this fight. FV216, fantastic to see you as well, mate. And let's see, the Rekity in an E50M. Wonderkind back in the 263. Double Wolfpack 140 is being rocked by the Yellow Ants. Is this a new meta in the 2 versus 2 being defined? Or is it just because they haven't run into a double IS4 team yet? I don't know. I really don't know. HR and Anthony going to the Ruined City. E50M capping B. Wonderkind playing soft in the spawn just before the Ruined City. The Reckitt using the soft cover there. He's been spotted. Doesn't know where he's spotted from. Takes one. Anthony's going to get two into him. HR might get a third. No. Ooh, the Reckitt. Was that worth it? Was it worth getting B to lose over 600 HP? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good trade. Wonderkind doesn't have a shot. He's blind fired. No one spotted now at the moment. Great. HR and Anthony flexing away. Looking to get a new line. And look at this. This is, I approve of this. Ignoring A. Still not spotted. Great stuff. Still not spotted. Ignoring A. Looking to use the element of surprise. Wonderkind and the Reckitt have no idea where these guys are, and they know exactly. They can see the tracer fire. They're going to get stuck into the back of the Reckitt. The Reckitt is in trouble. He's spotted. He gets one in, but he's taken two in return. Oh my god, the guys from Yellow Ants, and that's the first block from the Reckitt. But he is going down, and we are back into the same position, if not slightly worse than where we were before. And now Anthony and HR, now they just take down the 263. Is there anything Wonderkind can do in this situation? I don't know. I don't think so. The DPM potential of the 140s is absolutely phenomenal. And the fact that the 263 is turretless, he doesn't have the ability to traverse as quick as he would like. Burnt down. Double one. Anthony just sucker punching the corpse of, of the 263. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. That was phenomenal. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to seeing the Yellow Ants play FBI now. Well, not now, next. Now what we're going to see is Wonder Reckitt play off for third place. That was brutal. The Russian mediums. Brilliant strategic play there, though, by the Yellow Ants. Not capping to telegraph their position on the map. Moving, like, with the cover through, like, the depression areas in the map. Getting unspotted, coming into the back of where they knew Wonder Reckitt were, and then tunneling that E50M. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Wow. I don't know what to say. That was different. No IS wars anywhere in that one. So notionally what we're going to see now is the Reckitt and Wonderkind squaring off against Loka for third place. It's another best of 3 match. And then after that we're going to see Yellow Ants versus FBI for the title. And oh my goodness. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now we're just waiting. We're waiting for everyone to come and see what's happening in the chat. So I guess we're waiting now. Let's see. All right. Okay, everything seems to be working on the stream. Okay, we've got a few minutes. So let's have a chat about 2 versus 2. Comment on the video. I mean, if you're watching this live, comment in the live chat. If you're watching this after we've aired, please do, you know, comment in the comment section down below of the video itself. what would you take? I mean, who would you join the 2 versus 2 league with? What tanks would you take, noting that the maps are random? What tanks would you least like to go up against? And you know, if you're watching these games, comment, you know, which players, which map, what would you have done in their situation versus the opposing tanks. It's really good to get your kind of feedback. I think we're just beginning to explore this 2 versus 2 meta. The bear nose, fantastic to see you. As always. I'll chat in the chat to you now. I mean, you're going to hear me talking 5 minutes later, because there is a 5-minute delay to stop stream sniping. Oh, wow. I wonder, I mean, I don't know if 2 Object 140s could actually beat 2 IS-4s. Because, I mean, the IS-4 is extremely strong. And I think the issue that the Recity and Wonderkind had, Wonder Recity, the team, was that their tanks were 2 in both matches. The E100 and the 263, and then the E50M and the 263 were too far apart. And the 140s move so quickly. They've got such good camouflage, such a low profile, and they're so fast with such DPM, such high damage per minute numbers, that having the 263 far away from the E100 and then the E50M, it was just too much. But really, I mean, great play by the Yellow Ant guys, particularly on the second game. You know, not going for the cap, looking to use the element of surprise, knowing where the enemy was, knowing that they'd already put 2 into the E50M. And now, yeah, we're now going to see playoff for 3rd place. It's Wonderkind and the Recity. Wonderkind versus Borussia. Borussia Barbod and Cyberghost from Loka. So this is going to be an extremely... This is going to be very interesting indeed. That's just marvelous, just marvelous. I mean, what maps would throw a 140? I mean, even something like Himmelsdorf, the mobility, especially if you're not coming up against like any high alpha TDs, for example. And because there's only 2 tanks, actually maybe like the Russian mediums are in meta in this. That was, I mean, super rapid, really. And Christos Kontos shares my reaction. It's just a series of exclamation marks on the second game there with the 140s. Okay, we're just waiting for Cyberghost to come in. The free spot, they did get wrecked. Wonder Recity were wrecked. And yes, it definitely 216 was Rusky DPM power there for the 140s. Okay, waiting. It looks like the Recity and Wonderkind actually had their notepads. Pens and notepads out in the last match because Wonderkind's jumped in a 140. He's like, oh, I see what you did there. That worked really well. Let me replicate it. And we're going to see... We're ready. We're ready. We're going to see that medium versus double IS4 matchup early. And we're on Fort Despair. Ooh. Now, if there was any map that had an amazing spot for IS4s, it would be this one, because that area around B, let me show you where I'm, let me actually get the free cam working first. Let me show you where I'm talking about. Here, this area here, this is IS4 hunting ground, and don't they know it? But Wonderkind knows and look at this, Wonderkind of the Recity playing so loose with their formations. I don't know, maybe this is part of their problem. But Wonderkind is going to get map control from that corner. The Recity is going to be able to use the soft cover here, and there's already, you see the IS4s are both spotted. Mediums using the camouflage and view range to their advantage. It's nominal. And this is exactly where we thought the IS-4s would go. Borussia and Cyber in on B. They're going to get the cap advantage. They have to stick together. They can't get separated. Wonderkind spotted though. Borussia and Cyber now, they could potentially chase Wonder, but they don't know where. They do know where the Rekity is. The Rekity is also spotted. And now Cyber and Barbord, Cyber Ghost, Borussia, Barbord are stuck between two mediums that are much more mobile than them, but the Rekity's... he's gotten so close. But, this is beautiful. Wonderkind's now chipping away. He's tagging into the back of Borussia, but the Rekity takes one. Now Cyber Ghost is looking to defend Wonderkind. The Rekity is making a move. The Rekity, they're going for Cyber Ghost. Rekity bounces again, takes another one. Cyber Ghost is going to get into the side of the Rekity. Yes, he is. But Wonderkind and the Rekity, great DPM here on the mediums. Struggling with the penetration. Wonderkind needs to finish off Cyber. So low. And now we're going to see Cyber going into the Wonderkind. Borussia now. We've got a 1062 HP IS-4. We've got a 1k Object 140 versus a 1.2k IS-4. Borussia versus Wonderkind. Wonderkind looking to stop the cap, and it's a big hit there. The Alpha is in the favor of the IS-4. Wonderkind needs to use the DPM. He can't afford to miss like that, and now it is basically a 2-shot 140 versus a 3-shot IS-4. Technically the DPM's there, but the penetration on the IS-4 is so tough. Both of them bouncing. Wonderkind knows he has the advantage. He knows he's got the speed. He connects. Can he dodge? Ooh, yes he can. Oh, wow, Wonderkind. He has to make it. He has to make this shot. Oh, no! RNGesus has got other plans for Wonderkind. Oh, my goodness. Borussia, 41 HP away. We'll accept that friend request. Oh. So close. So close. Turns out it was a 4-shot. It was a 4-shot IS-4. What a 3-shot one. And that is the first game there. To the guys from Loka. Borussia. Wonderkind and the Rekity just can't catch a break today. That was... oh my goodness. And Pirate Storm Barbosa says he would take the Chieftain Mark 6. He loves the tank. I love it too. I don't know if it's the right one for this, but it's certainly got utility. I don't think it's the worst choice, but I definitely would say it's not the best. It's a nice looking tank though. And the Rekity and Wonderkind have decided that they're not having any of the medium jam today. And the Rekity is back in the E100. Wonderkind in the WZ113. Borussia Cyber Ghost still rocking the double IS-4s. Kudos to Wonder Rekity for thinking outside of the box and taking something other than an IS-4. But Borussia, Barbosa, Cyber Ghost, they are here to win. And that is what they plan on doing. They're on match point. They just have to win one more. Cyber Russia going for C, Wonder Rekity going for B, and again Wonder Rekity splitting forces. You'd think this is the 4th game for them, or maybe more, like 4th or 5th, I forget if they had a... I think they did, they went for a playoff, but I mean, you think that they'd learn to stop doing this, because now Borussia and Cyber gets a big hit from the E100. Oh, now Wonderkind has to play smart. Needs to tunnel Cyber Ghost. Gets blocked. Borussia there with great play. Forcing, looking to get into the... oh, Cyber Ghost. Easy in trouble. Cyber Ghost down to 415. It's not quite an HE roll for the E100. The E100 will be able to finish him off unless he dodges. And dodge he does. Now what does the E100 do? The E100 bounces Borussia. And Wonderkind decides that he doesn't want to be on the bridge anymore. And now it looks like, and it was a great play by Cyber Ghost to get under the E100. E100 looking to do nasty things to Cyber Ghost. Is it an HE roll? It is. Barusia has got Wonderkind pinned. The Reckitt needs to come in and help his teammate. He needs to shunt Barusia. He needs to ram him. He's not ramming him. Oh, but he's done a lot of damage. Cap points in the favor of Loka. Can the Reckitt in his E100, the trusty E100. And look at this. He's going to use the corpse of his fallen teammate as cover, but Barusia, the IS-4 is better. He can do it much better than the E100 can. And it's HE. And Barusia is having to use heat. It's going to take him potentially 4 shots. Not that I should call the amount of damage through RNG. Potentially 4 shots to take down the Reckitt. Not if he bounces, though. The Reckitt, though, can just rely on HE. Should just be taking HE. Oh, was that heat? I don't know. I don't know what he was firing there, but he's dropped the adrenaline. Barusia is down to 439. Linchpin moment here for the Reckitt. I'd just go for 2 HE rolls, but he takes him down. 1 for 1. The Reckitt and Wonderkind are not out of the fight yet. They've taken it to a tiebreaker. Cyber Ghost, Barusia. God. Barusia Barbod. The lads from Loka. It's 1 for 1. We're in. Going now for the tiebreaker, the best of 3. Whew. Let's see. Wonderkind 268? No, surely not. Surely not. The Reckitt E100 is his tank. Definitely is his tank. Now the 268, if played well, can do nasty things to IS-4s. It's got the DPM and it's got the penetration values. It can absolutely hammer the IS-4s, but the IS-4s, there is something to be said about taking 2 of the same tanks that can move together, flex together, react together. It's just such a strong and easy to manage option. Well, we're ready. We're just waiting for Barusia Barbob to finish readying up there as well. And you good, bro? Hey, great to see you. Original Beast asking if the LXN Discord server got hacked. Me no know. But we're back on Dynasty's Pearl. The Reckitt and Wonderkind. Wonderkind's in. We're waiting for the Reckitt. They've just now, we've seen, oh, Barusia isn't taking an IS-4. Kudos to you, my friend. The first VK 72.01k of the Elite Pro League tournament. Got that majestic tank. Oh, and he takes a bit of HE damage there from the E100. Not able to return the favor. Wonderkind, unspotted, looking to get a juicy flank on. It's a very bold move. Nice 268 chaser camouflage there. The Reckitt using HE. He's taken a tiny bit of splash damage there. Looks like the 72OK is returning the HE favors. And these high caliber German guns spamming HE shells, chipping away at each other's HE pools, and the Reckitt, he's far too exposed. He's not angling his turret efficiently enough, and Cyber Ghost and Barusia are punishing him, and Cyber Ghost is looking very healthy indeed. And there's a good 600 HP lead here in the favor of Loka, the blue team. Wonder Reckitt on red. The E100's hurting. The 268, not the best city brawler. Although, I mean, he can get a huge, potentially a huge hit in. Oh wow, camera's quite fast there. Let's see, the Reckitt. Wonderkind lining up for the shot. The Reckitt coming out sideways. Seems that he skipped side scraping school. Wonderkind not in an effective position. Barusia looking to connect again with HE. The Reckitt pulling back just in time. Cyber Ghost full. Barusia taking a hit. Wonderkind in action. And he is leveling the playing field there, and it's another hit. And now the hit points are effectively neck and neck, and CyberGhost is pushing in. He's going to try and get up on Wonderkind. Is he going to try and brawl Wonderkind or proxy spot him? Ooh, Borussia is low. The Reckitt is low. CyberGhost takes a big hit as well. Ooh, CyberGhost. HE roll. Looking to return the favor. Can't bounce from Borussia onto Wonderkind. The Reckitt looking for another HE roll into CyberGhost. Wonder Reckitt have a good play here. Potentially Borussia might get flanked. No, good spotting. Proxy spotting there by CyberGhost. CyberGhost looking to get up and under. Up and under the armor. That's another HE roll. The Reckitt. Great play. Unspotted as well. Not sure how he's managing that. It looks like the viewport's actually the IS-4. Not quite spotting him up. Wonderkind not proxy spotted anymore. Still with a full hit point pool. The 268 Chaser being played with an inch of its life. CyberGhost. 2 shots. The Reckitt having to play passively. Same as Borussia. Both of them very low in the hit point pool stakes indeed. Borussia. Both of the guys from Loka side scraping, and the Reckitt and Wonderkind coming round together. CyberGhost looking to pick up the Reckitt. Wonderkind eats tracks. Ooh, and it's a high roll into CyberGhost. Wonderkind will finish off CyberGhost if he lets him, and he does. And now Borussia is coming in for the... Oh, it's the lowest HE roll you've ever seen. And this is surely... And it's a great roll from the Reckitt. Wonderkind finishes him off. Fantastic. Really standoffish. Great positioning there from the 268. Great patience. Not rushing in. Looking to get the shots. I think, actually, the 268 Chaser didn't take many shots. Only missed one. One of these was into a track. No damage received. The Reckitt did a great job. A lot of hits received. A lot of generous rolls from RNGesus there. CyberGhost Borussia ultimately outplayed in the end, taking up the 4th spot. Wonder Reckitt, Wonderkind, and the Reckitt going into the 3rd spot. And now we're going to wait for our finalists. It is going to be the fellas from FBI, team rolling join FBI versus I can't say the team name, but they're from the Yellow Ents clan, and they just they demonstrated how dangerous double 140s are in this format. That was magical, absolutely magical. And now, yeah, rating. Just reset the scores. Oof. Love it, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, everything's still going. We're just waiting. Oh, we've got 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes for the final. That's just enough. That's not quite enough time to go play a game. Damn it, you know? So yeah. If you're enjoying the music, it's Nefx. We like Nefx because it's good music and it's also copyright free. There is a link to their page in the description below. God bless them for giving us amazing copyright free music to use in our streams. Can't use it in the Wargaming official streams because it's got explicit lyrics, shall we say. However, in the channel's own streams, we're more than happy to use them. So yeah, also there's a, if you check out the description, there is a link to my Discord server, which is primarily for Patreons, but we've got a guest section. We ran the giveaway, about just over a week ago. We're still waiting for Wargaming to get on with the prize distribution. So 2 of the winners of that, just hang in there. It's at Wargaming's and it will come. Yeah, so please do join me on the Discord server. Can do announcements, let you know when the videos are coming, and it's a good community. We've got some really cool and some really weird people kicking around, which is fun. You know, it's fun. We're not the most PC, but we're good. We're good people. So please do join us there. There's also the link to the Patreon. If you are interested in supporting the channel, I make the videos anyway. I love it. I'm having a great time. The channel is, I think we're about 6 months old now. We hit the 1,000 subscriber mark just before Christmas, or around Christmas time. And I think we're almost up to 1,300 subs now. So that's really cool. You know, we've grown quite a lot in the last couple of weeks, which is fantastic. And it's really good to see, like, you know, the people that are on channel are the more experienced Blitz players and the ones that enjoy playing tournaments and clan wars and follow the kind of the offline events, which is what we're mainly geared up for, is the kind of the competitive scene, like this weird 2 versus 2 format, which I have to be honest, I actually really enjoy. So yeah, speaking of weird formats, 2 versus 2, I am planning on running a community tournament myself, probably between, I don't know, I have a chat about when it's going to be. It won't be soon, maybe in a couple of months. The main thing is I don't want to clash with Mobile Masters and I don't want to clash with Twister. So we'll have to see how the timing works out best. I think Mobile Masters, if it's happening, it's going to be May, June. And then Twister, you know, that summer season, the whole preliminary stuff takes up summer. It's quite a time eater, actually. So we'll have to try and make it timed well to make sure we get maximum engagement from you folks. But also, I'm not going to do, or at least I'm not thinking of doing a 7 versus 7 format. Having seen this 2 versus 2, I know the guys from the Kraken esports team ran a really interesting 3 versus 3 French tanks only format. So I'm looking at doing like a bit of a different format. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. And that'll be on the, probably will organize that through my Discord server as well. So yeah, if you want to be part of that conversation, do hop on the Discord server. We'll try and get the ball rolling slowly but surely. Pun intended. Not intended, but appreciated. And it'll be another community event that we can all look forward to. And help us fill the void between between the major wargaming tournaments that they organize for us. So we're waiting now. We've got the first guy. We've got HR from Yellow Ants. And let's just see. Wondering what actually tier 10 tanks he's got in the garage. Oh, he's got lots of toys to choose from. No limitations there. Lots of mediums though. Wouldn't you believe it? And let's just message Martin Prince. Agreed. I think they've been fantastic matches as well. So it's going to be a best of 5 now in the finals. FBI Mr. Mitro, actually. Let me check. It wasn't these guys, or it was these guys, but it was someone else. But basically the FBI won the first of this tournament series. I'm not sure how frequently the organizers are hoping on running it, but I'm enjoying it, so, you know. But FBI walked away with the first title. The only thing standing between them and the second title are the Yellow Ants, Anthony, Tonito, and HR. Oh, Javu. Which is clearly not how you pronounce the name, but Anthony and HR are the only thing that stand between a kebab and a taco winning the second championship. for the French Baguette invasion clan. Going to be very interested to see how this plays out. I wonder if they've been watching each other's matches. Do FBI know the Yellow Ants are running a crazy double 140 strat? Or, well, let's see. Ooh, we're into Canal again. It's a 4-cap map. Lots of mobility on the field. The fellas from FBI, Mr. Kebab going into B. Mr. Taco coming in to support. They're going to get the early cap on B. Are the double 140s going to do their standard of not telegraphing position, or are they going to try and get cap pressure? They are going for cap pressure. Not sure that's a good move. I don't know if the double 140s can actually out-control the cap pressure on this map. If Mr. Taco can get A, and they can cover B and C, I don't know if the 140s can out-brawl these tanks up close. And the 140s playing a very static game. Moving in unison though, good communication. Look at that, flexing at the same time. These fellas are used to working together. They're going to make the move for C. Mr. Kebab. Blind firing, not connecting. No one spotted yet. Oh! Blind fire works. HE into the tracks. Again. They're connecting. They can't see them, but they're connecting on the 140s. The 140s, though, getting into positions where they can't be hit. No more blind fire coming their way. What are the Yellow Ants going to do here? What can they do? Mr. Taco blind firing again. Anthony Tonito, Object 140 Terror. Well, this is what they can do. They can look to move in. Look how cautious they're being. But the E50M's been spotted. That's interesting. The view range of the 140 surpassing the E50M. HR still unspotted. FBI have the advantage in cap by about a kill, but they're about to lose it. And they've it's their first bit of real damage getting put on the scoreboard there. HR doesn't manage to penetrate, but HR is going to be, I mean, tentatively, potentially he can cap D. No, he can't. Taco's working great angles there. Kebab's coming in for support. Anthony is looking for some crossfire. Not connecting. HR really, the 140s are going to struggle against the E50M and 215B. Those tanks have got exceptional gun handling and turrets. Even the 215B with the other professional camouflage, even the 215B is going to prove a tough customer to deal with. And E50M, amazing armor profile. Both tanks with relatively decent mobility. HR has been spotted. He's playing fast and loose, and it looks like Mr. Taco's looking to get some other angles of firing, but Anthony is looking to get some other angles of firing, but I'm concerned. I think as soon as Mr. Taco and Mr. Kebab get hit by crossfire, they're going to look to connect with HR. Interesting move indeed. This is probably one of the most standoffish types of games we've seen. I think it comes down to the fact that we've got the 140s on this nice open map with lots of options for mobility and flexes. HR, low HP tank leading the charge. Interesting choice. I would have slightly different tank positioning. Anthony should be going in front. Oh, spots. Kebab's been spotted. They know where they are. Everyone's spotted is gonna come. Here comes the brawl. Kebab and Taco pushing in, not connecting. Double bounces on Kebab. Big round from the E50M. Oh dear, the 140s have found their match. And the cap is going to go in the favor of FBI before the kill can be inflicted on Anthony. And it is going to be game 1 for FBI. That was one. There wasn't a lot of options there, and the 140s really struggled to connect. The ultra strong turrets of these tanks, combined with the gun handling on that map, and particularly with the fact that they had the elevation and the terrain to enable them to go hull down, really skewed all the numbers in the favor of Taco and Kebab from FBI. The Yellow Ants, the 140s, weren't really able to engage effectively at range, nor when they got up close, particularly because they were firing down on top of the like both the E50M, the FV215B. They've got those really aggressive slopes to the chassis, and when they're moving forwards from underneath you, coupled with the limited gun depression of the 140s, it was never going to end well there for the Yellow Ants players. And that is game 1 for Rolling Swarm join FBI versus the Yellow Ants. And Free Spotter is asking for increased prizes as he's having to wait so long. I'll see what I can do. No promises. Well, we're back in double 140s, same tank composition. I think it's a great choice actually by FBI here. I think the E50M 215B combo is exactly the kind of counter to the 140s that's required. HR pushing in aggressively, connected the 215B. Oh, HR is he's split. Anthony is coming in, but it's no, he's eating all of the damage. It's not good for you, HR. It's not good for you at all. And he's run the perfect distraction. Oh, it's a dodge. And a vital track there on the Taco. How has that worked for the Yellow Ants? I mean, it hasn't really. They're down by almost 1,000, more than 1,000 HP. They're really low. Oh no, you can't ram an E50M. Oh my goodness me, the Yellow Ants have done something absolutely insane. They've YOLO'd and it's almost worked. Now Mr. Kebab is going to have to work very hard. Oh, he's been tracked. Does he have the turret traverse? No, he doesn't. Ooh. That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. Oh. Oh my goodness. Mr. Kebab is going to have one in the chamber. He is down to 118 HP. How? How did the Yellow Ants do that? That was not supposed to work, but it almost has. Mr. Kebab in a strong position here, but Anthony has the mobility in the 140. Both tanks unspotted. Anthony's looking the wrong way. Oh, proxy spotted. Oh no, spotted just on cresting the hill. Anthony looking to put some distance between him and that ultra dangerous 215B. Ooh, the 140 could potentially outspot the 215B. Oh, sorry, I'm on the edge of my seat here. This is hashtag. Oh, he's got the cap. Anthony Tonito. Oh my goodness me, HR, he made a mistake I think by not disengaging. This could have been Yellow Ants' game earlier. But now, I mean, the FV215B has got a cap, kind of caps out at about 30 kilometers an hour forwards. The 140 can go much faster. And so now Anthony is going to be doing fast zoomy things on the far side of the map, whilst our man Mr. Kebab is going to, and this is a gamble. Both players are really gambling here. They're pushing out into the open. They, particularly Mr. Kebab, with the correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's got a much well, I mean, it's definitely got less camouflage than the 140, and I think the view range on both of them simultaneously. And actually, you can see here that Anthony's got fantastically fast capping skills, and it looks like, oh, he's kept the lead. And now Mr. Kebab, oh, no, going for B would be a mistake. Mr. Kebab can't do it. There's no way he's going for B. Anthony is going to be looking for a flank shot. He's got the smaller target. He's faster, better view range. The numbers are stacked in his favor. The 215B, look at that flank. Huge, massively wide target here. He's going to push into A. Anthony's already past him. Anthony looking for spots. Oh my goodness me. They're dancing the invisible dance. Mr. Kebab pushing in deep. Looking for A. A is a bold cap though for this tank. Anthony needs to be covering. He should have been covering A, but obviously no one's spotted yet. Mr. Kebab is going to go in. He's going to telegraph the position. What does Anthony do? He reacts instantaneously. Is he going to... No. Is he going to control the cap pressure? I might have flexed for the kill. Mr. Kebab. Just even if you came in from one of these flanks, you'd get him. You get him in the 140, and now you're capping C. Oh, 2 minutes of playtime. Both tanks hanging on by a thread. Mr. Kebab with 118. Anthony with 317. Both of them more than capable of one-shotting the others. The armor profile, I mean, in terms of... It's almost whoever gets the drop on who first. They've both been spotted. They've both been spotted. And the Kebab gets it. Sorry. How did he do that? I didn't think he had an angle, but he did. Ooh. Oh. Anthony. Oh, doing the hard work there. It's 2-0 match point for FBI. Oh my goodness me. That was a knife edge. Mr. Kebab. Why have abs when you can have kebabs? What a shot. How did... that must have been... Hesh. I want to know what ammunition... I would love to have that replay. Do you get replays from training rooms? What kind of shot was that? It looked like he didn't have an angle, but clearly he did. Ooh, and we're on Faust now. Match point to FBI. The Yellow Ants here. And it's the same tank compositions. I mean, the Yellow Ants not... They almost had it. It was a crazy strat. Absolutely insane strat that they ran there. Just bum rushing the E50M with one of the 140s, but it almost worked. FBI saved by the eagle eye of Kebab. I mean, really an impressive performance. Taco and Kebab capping off C. HR and Anthony moving in unison. Anthony narrowly dodging a proxy spot. Kebab and Anthony proxy spotted. HR not spotted. Taco loading up. Hits. Oh no, they're going in for the brawl again. I don't like the chances of the Yellow Ants here. Anthony's already down. Taco, we're going to see Taco ramming. This is all stacked for the ram, Taco. All stacked. You've got the terrain advantage. Drop the hammer, go for the side. Big damage numbers into the side. But now it is Anthony versus Kebab and Taco. And this is the end of the 140 meta tryouts. E50M 215B. Oh no. Oh no, the 140 is getting bullied. Taco, oh, they're playing with their food. They're playing with their food. Mr. Taco doesn't quite manage it. He's going for the ram kill. Oh, he doesn't get it. Mr. Kebab gets it instead. And team... And... Oh, dear. No, no, no. Rolling Swarm join FBI. What kind of team name is that? It's a good one. It's not happening. But they go on to win the championship. FBI retain the Elite League Tournament 2 versus 2 title. Do they retain it or do they get 2 now? However it works, they're winning. And that is just fantastic. Really exceptional. Mr. Taco, Mr. Kebab walk away with the championship. Anthony Tanito and his buddy HR take home the silverware. Second place. No shame in that. Battling very experienced, very confident players from FBI. Really awesome performance by those guys. And that is the end of our second 2 versus 2 tournament. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Love it. Loved it. We're seeing actually interesting tank compositions here. I think heavies are still the kind of the go-to tank. Most squads taking 1 or 2 heavies. The only variants being the 140s, maybe a medium or a TD chucked in for support, but there's always like a core heavy tank. And it's interesting. And it's interesting that we're seeing atypical tanks featuring here. You know, the FV215B used very successfully there, but you don't normally see it in 7 versus 7 clan wars tournaments, that kind of thing. Same with the E5 from the previous tournament. Even the E50M, I mean, the E50M is getting more use in the 7 versus 7 format, but really effective there. And it's actually interesting, the synergies that people are finding between tanks. You know, the 140s bullying the E100 263. So we haven't really sussed out the meta of 2 versus 2 in the current game system. There is no kind of one combination takes all comers on all maps that has been identified yet. So, you know, a few more of these tournaments, maybe we'll have some better information, some better insights on all of that stuff. So anyway, huge thank you for tuning in. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, comment in the live chat if you're watching this while it's live. Great to hear from you, and I'll be seeing you hopefully very soon with some more tournaments, esports content. We've got a lot of tournament streams lined up for April, May. So February, March might be a little bit dry. Hopefully we can find some more awesome things like this to pad it out with. Try and get a bit more productive. Get you guys some more replays shown on channel before the update monster has its way with them all. But yeah, a lot to look forward to April, May. It's going to be big. Fantastic stuff. And also, hopefully, we'll be doing some more gold tournaments and mid-season set-off streams. We've been having a bit of issues technically, just getting the spectators in for those. But that's part of the program of work at the moment, is to try and resolve those issues. So, huge congratulations to FBI for winning the second 2 versus 2 Elite League tournament. My pleasure to stream and watch those games. I see they're fantastic to watch. And they're much easier to commentate than a 7 versus 7 match. That's for sure. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.
I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard, 6 feet try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet. I can taste it, I'm fading. Why am I still waiting? What are y'all debating? It's really irritating. You hear what I'm saying? Fear got him shaking. You won't ever find a fucker like me. In the making, bite me and you'll break him. Your teeth will be vacant. I don't need to be patient, man. I breed entertainment from the streets, now the basement. Oh, see, I've been baking like your mama's casserole. She makes me. I turn on the radio when you hear some shit. Your throat all slit if you don't post this, and I won't be missed. Hell no, I'm pissed. I'm the only rapper in this game worth shit. I go it on my own, don't need nobody's help. I do it all alone, I'ma do it by myself. All these lyrics on my own, you won't put me on the shelf. Every punch that I throw, I can send your ass to hell. Better run, bitch, down with me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet. Don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet under